Nom 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 nom. I did not take my Vyvanse. It's just one of them days. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back. I thought we could do a what I eat in a day because I haven't done one in a while. So good morning, hello. I hope you're doing well. First things first, antidepressants and a multivitamin. I thought, because I've been buying a lot of in-season vegetables, I thought today we could do a video that kind of just like highlights seasoned vegetables and how you could possibly eat them all in one day. So I'm gonna finish my water, get ready, and then I'll see you at breakfast. Oh, and today's video is sponsored by magicmind, who I love, and I'm very excited to talk to you about a little bit later. See you in a few. All right, so it is zucchini season and zucchinis are like $1. So I bought 5 of them because yay, cheap. So let's make some zucchini fritters for breakfast. I love a good savory breakfast much more than I like a sweet breakfast. I like sweet with my coffee or my matcha, but for like an actual breakfast, savory is definitely the way to go. Okay, so I've shredded my zucchini. I need about 4 cups. I'm gonna stick that into a fine mesh sieve with some salt to draw out the moisture and just let it sit there for like 10 minutes, just so all the liquid comes out, because the less liquid your zucchini has, the crispier your fritters are going to be. Into a mixing bowl, I'm going to add some melted butter and aquafaba. That's going to act like an egg substitute to bind everything together. I'm going to use dill and parsley as well as onion powder and nutritional yeast. I want the zucchini to be really, really dry. So I'm just really gonna make sure that I'm squeezing out as much moisture as possible. Like I said earlier, the drier the zucchini, the crispier the fritters. If you have a nut milk bag, that works really well for this. Then I'm going to add some baking powder and some flour until I have kind of like a medium dry mixture. You want it to kind of look like a dough, but not be overly wet and not be too dry. I have some fresh parsley in my fridge, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that at the end. All right, I'm going to shallow fry these. So I'm gonna heat up a little bit of oil over like medium heat, and then just use a cookie scoop and put them in the pan and just let them cook for a few minutes on each side until they're golden brown. In German, we call these Zucchini Puffer. All right, so I like to have it with some ranch, but you can also do this with like a nice tzatziki or something. Also, I have some leftover parsley and some green onions, so we're gonna add some of that because it looks pretty. Voila. I love zucchini season. It's also tomato season, so I think for lunch, I'm gonna go with tomatoes. I'm having tomatoes every day until tomato season is over. It's very tasty. And very good, Candace. Why? Thank you, Candace. And that's breakfast. I almost forgot to take my matcha. So you guys know that I have ADHD. I'm heavily medicated, but with being heavily medicated, I don't like to take my medication all the time. And on days where I'm not doing like heavy work, I kind of like to give myself a break. And I've been looking for something that gives me that kind of like boost and mental performance without being like a coffee. And so I introduced matcha into my life again, but I've also been taking these on the days where I'm not taking my Vyvanse, and I love them. So this is magicmind. It's a mental performance shot, and it helps you stay focused, mentally clear, and productive while reducing stress. Plus it has 100% of your daily vitamin C in this little bottle, which is amazing. So I've been testing this out for 30 days. Some of the ingredients need 3 or 4 days to take full effect. So I wanted to give it a good test before suggesting this for anyone else that has ADHD, because I've been looking for something that isn't like a quick fix like my Vyvanse has been. This is more of like a natural thing that I've been easily able to stick into my daily routine. So in here is matcha, nootropics, adaptogens, and vitamins. It has time-release caffeine. And anyone that has cut out coffee for matcha knows that you don't get that like jitters, you don't get the same caffeine crash that you do with regular coffee, but it's definitely not a coffee replacement. So if you like coffee and still want to drink it, you definitely can. But the L-theanine or L-theanine, I don't know how to pronounce it, also makes your coffee last all day, which is wonderful. And they also use this stuff called citicoline. It's the best nootropic on the market. So if nootropics are something that you're looking to explore, which I have, it's a good place to start. But yeah, it's great. I like to just take it as a shot. You can also enjoy it on ice or pour it into some sparkling water, which is really nice. So if you are interested in trying a mental performance shot, they have graciously given us a discount. I will leave all the information in the description box down below. There are two options. So either if you use the code, the Edgy Veg 20, you either get 40% off of your subscription for the next 10 days, or you get 20% off on your next purchase. So definitely check them out in the description box down below. All right, as I said, tomatoes for lunch. I'm gonna do like a air fried tomato with like cheese in the middle and some toasted bread, and just give like dipping in the cheese and the bread and the yumminess. I baked this bread yesterday. I'm going to use that and make little toasts. Ooh, it is good. I'm gonna coat each piece of bread with a little bit of olive oil, throw it onto my air fryer pan. That's the word I'm looking for. And then I'm gonna air fry it for like 5 to 10 minutes. I have these cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes. I don't know, what is the difference? I'm just gonna cut them in half because they're a little bit long and then they'll cook faster. What's great about this too is that if there's anything left over, I can make some bruschetta with it, which definitely cuts down on my ADHD cooking time, because sometimes I don't feel like doing it. So it just makes for like nice, happy, easy meals that are delicious. I'm just gonna add some garlic, some thyme, oregano, basil, olive oil, and then air fry them. Little bit of salt. Smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna chop up some fresh parsley. This will be a nice addition. Okay, so I have a couple different things that need to get used up in my fridge. I have this Boursin plant-based cheese, so I'm gonna throw it all together in this food processor and just make kind of like a cheese dip, if you will, that I'm gonna stick in the center. I also have some vegan cream cheese, some vegan mozzarella, and I'm just gonna blend it all together with a little bit of almond milk until it has like a nice dippy consistency. Normally with something like this, you could probably do like a bufala mozzarella or burrata or something like that, or even like a cottage cheese, but we're doing it like this. Many blessings. We'll see how that goes to start. Ooh. I'm going to arrange this on this plate like the tomatoes kind of on the outside and then the cheese in the middle. Top it with some of that parsley that we chopped up and then the bread on the side. Really eat this however you want, but I like to spread the cheese and then spread the tomatoes and a little sprinkle of fleur de sel. There's no better season than tomato season. This is so good. Gosh darn it, I am good at my job. When I was scrolling through Instagram, I saw this recipe for tater tot potato salad, and I thought, that sounds amazing. So for dinner, that's what we're having. Is this childproof? All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bake these, bake them. So I'm gonna like half bake them, squish them, and then bake them the rest of the way. And that way they're gonna get like nice and crispy, but they're these like little discs of potatoey goodness. The dressing for this is vegan yogurt, vegan mayo.
My arm.
I'm sorry. Lemon juice, pickle juice, garlic, fresh dill, and parsley, and green onions, and pickles. And I'm just gonna whisk it all together. All right, so these are nice and crispy. So I only portioned out as many as I'm going to have now because I want them to be crispy and not soggy. So I'm gonna keep everything separate in my fridge because I made enough for leftovers. Nom, nom, nom. I have some cucumber. They use cucumber in the video, so I'm gonna add some cucumber and then just tossing it with salad dressing and salt and pepper to taste. Wow, that looks great. Okay, this looks amazing. This is so good. It's like refreshing, a little bit spicy, crunchy. Trying to kill me. Perfect for summer. So good. What a great idea. That's it for us today. I hope you enjoyed these recipes. Don't forget to check out MagicMind. Discount code is in the description box down below. Link, everything that you need. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring today's video. And I will see you next time, friends. And Harley is also going to see you later. She is saying goodbye, aren't you? And definitely not whining. Bye. You want a tater tot? She can't see, she's blind. It takes her a minute. Here you go. I have such a nice mommy. She gives me tater tots, and I like her because I like potatoes. Nom, 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 nom.